Hello, my name is Tayan Athayan, and my project is about Nicaragua human rights. Nicaragua, country of Central America. It is the largest of the Central American republics. Nicaragua can be characterized by its agricultural economy, its history of autocratic government, and its imbalance of regional development. Almost all settlements of economic activities are concentrated in the west half of the country. The country's name is derived from Nicaragua, chief of the indigenous people living around present-day Lake Nicaragua during the late 15th and early 16th centuries. Nicaragua has a unique history in that it was the only country in Latin America to be colonized by both the Spanish and the British. Nicaragua's population is made up mostly of mestizos, which are people of mixed European and indigenous ancestry. The national capital is Managua, which also is the country's largest city and home to about one-sixth of the population. Nicaragua is the largest country in Central America and is slightly bigger in area than New York State. The country is bordered by Honduras to the north and Costa Rica to the south. The Pacific Ocean provides the border to the west, and the eastern border of the country is on the Caribbean Sea. Nicaragua has suffered disasters due to hurricanes, earthquakes, and volcanic activities. Nicaragua can use the steam from the depth of the volcanoes as geothermal energy. Most people live in the western Pacific lowland region, between the Pacific coast and Lake Managua. Along the eastern coast, the area called the Mosquito Coast receives the most annual rainfall in Central America, from 100 to 250 inches. The population of Nicaragua is 6,702,385. Recommended places to go to in Nicaragua are Iglesia de la Marist. See a fine example of colonial architecture and, and a storied place of worship at Iglesia de la Marist, a Baroque church built on the site of a monastery established in 1548, but repeatedly damaged by earthquakes. The church was built as it appears today in 1767. Another place to visit is Corn Islands, in the Caribbean Sea, about 70 kilometers of Nicaragua's east coast. The Corn Islands are where to go for a laid-back holiday. Big Corn is where you usually arrive. There are flights from Managua, but you can sleep on either isle. Despite its name, the Big Corn is actually quite small. You can bike around it in about an hour. The beaches here are beautiful. Light gold sand appears fronted by crystal clear turquoise water that stays warm year round. And another place is Masaya Volcano, protected in the country's largest national park. The Masaya volcano is also one of the Nicaragua's top places to visit, just 20 kilometers south of Nicaragua's capital city of Managua. The most amazing part about visiting this active volcano is how close you can get to the lip of the crater in a private vehicle. You simply drive right up to the edge and park, although you have to park facing downhill in case of an emergency evacuation is necessary. Islets of Grenada. Lake Nicaragua is home to 365 small islands that form an archipelago known as Las Islets or Islets of Grenada, due to their location southeast of the colonial city of Grenada. The islets are more than 25,000 years old, initially formed from the ash and stones of Mombacho volcano. Significant human rights issues include unlawful or arbitrary killing, including extraditional killing committed by the government or its agents, forced disappearance by parapolice forces, torture, and cases of cruel, inhuman, or degrading treatment or punishment by prison guards and parapolice. harsh and life-threatening prison conditions, arbitrary detention by police and parapolice, political prisoners and detainees, political motivated reprisal against individuals located outside the country, a serious lack of independence of judiciary, and arbitrary, unlawful interference with privacy. Here are 5 questions I would like you to answer. Is Nicaragua the largest country in Central America? Did Nicaragua has suffered disaster due to hurricanes, earthquakes, and volcanic activities? Did the Spanish and the British colonize Nicaragua? Did the citizens have good human rights? Who are the people affecting the human rights in Nicaragua?